I don't know what it is about me and sleep. Me and sleep don't get along during the summer. But sleeping these long, winded hours are not good. So I'm trying to find a way to get my life together, y'all. But I did when I woke up. I did try to log into the church service and watch the church service that I missed, and it was very powerful, very opening. It helped me with my spiritual growth, and I'm blessed for that. Today is my godmother's birthday, and I went to go get down or whatever. But yeah, I don't even want any McDonald's. And plus, well, it's kind of funny right now, so I'm trying to save what little bit I have left for when I really want to do something I can. Oh, The Purge. The Purge came out Friday, and The Purge is definitely a must see. I definitely didn't understand the concept of the movie because I did watch the very first one. Uh, Basically, my friend had to break it down to where what I thought it was that crime is legal for 12 hours. You do whatever you want to do. But my thing is, shoot, bump the people. I'm trying to find where the money is. Where the money is, trying to find the money, collect the money. That way, when crime is legal again, I have all the money I need to. I can hope for survival, and then I can get the heck up out of where I am because it's going to continue every freaking year. So why sit in the situation when you can find a way to save up, survive, and get your way out of the situation? But the purge is definitely good. My question for everyone, since everyone asked me the same thing, if crime was legal for 12 hours, what would you do? Um, well, for me, I would, like I said, I would take the money, save the money, move, and then start afresh. I would pay off my student loans, all that good stuff, and I make sure I have enough to live off of that way I can have my life together. I don't know. I would think smart instead of thinking, for a temporary 12 hours. I would think for the long haul. Um, what else? What else has been going on with life, y'all? Nothing really on this end. Trying to continuously find a new place. I'll be rolling in August. Hallelujah. Um, I'm trying to figure out like, but here, where exactly am I? What I'm trying to do now? Because now I'm going back to school. I'm getting another degree that way I can do what I love to do. It really sucks that I wasn't working this summer. Um, it just threw me all the way off, y'all. Like you just don't understand. But oh, I gotta tell y'all something that's really, really funny. So remember I told you guys I made this Facebook status about the whole real world situation? Well, the guy called back again, and I guess he didn't get the memo of the fact that I cannot see myself on a TV show for hours at a time. And my main thing is I'm trying to have a career, and TV is not about to mess up my career, even though that is a career in itself. But what people fail to realize is on a reality TV show, they can edit you to make you look like the most horrible person in the world. Like you can be the nicest person on earth, but if the producers want to portray you a certain way, they really can by just taking footage from days before when you're angry or when you're distraught and you got a lot going on. Piece it with what's going on currently, and then you become the most hated person on TV. I don't have time for that. This is my real world. This is my reality, and this is what I'm trying to get to in life. So I cannot see myself on reality TV whatsoever. So that's pretty much dead. And I think it's ironic now as well how you know you're trying to better yourself and exes are consistently trying to come back into my life. And I read this meme that really stood out to me and was really honest. Like, it was saying something about I don't know it verbatim, so peep me if I'm wrong. Let me know what it said, but pretty much it was saying something like, because of where I'm taking you or where I'm trying to take you, there's a lot of people that's going to try to come back into your life. But remember, they taught you a lesson before, so don't fall for the same mistake twice. And I'm pretty much going to have to do that. And making sure that, yeah, I can be cordial and I can be friends, but I'm never going to fall for the same thing twice. And I think that's where all of that comes into play. I talked to my dad, which was awesome. He's trying to help me out, considering I have a year to get my life in order and to figure out what's my next move. So that in itself is awesome as well. I just really don't know what to, like. I said one minute that I'm comfortable with living in Huntsville, starting fresh, getting a new atmosphere, but I'm also not opposed to South Carolina as well. And then again, if I get a job here, I'm not opposed to saving up here and then eventually starting my new life somewhere else. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm torn between the three. I'm still trying to sit here and figure out things because, hey, Ashley, I'm still trying to figure out what's my next step, what's a better step for me, because I'm trying to make sure I'm stable and make sure I'm good to the point where I won't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. It's a poor connection in the house because of where I am. I need to cut the Wi-Fi on my crazy, so using my data. But yeah, that's my main thing, and I share this because a lot of people think you have it all figured out once you get out of college. No, I mean, yeah, it's good to start thinking about it now before you graduate. But if you still don't have your mind made up, you still have time to think about what's your next step. So this is where I am. This is real life, uncut. Nothing that I'm trying to fabricate or try to look good for the sake of social media, but because that's just how I am. Basically what I'm saying is make sure you start having a plan. Not, maybe a sophomore. I say sophomore year because I always try to plan at least 3 years ahead. Like, okay, what's my goal? Once I achieve this goal, what's my next step? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Somebody asked me also, am I going to be around UWL a whole lot? No, not really. I refuse to be the type of person. I've graduated. I love my alma mater. Don't get me wrong about that. But I'm not going to be the grad person who's always on campus and all the undergraduate stuff when I can be doing adult things. So that's where life takes me. But again, on that note, hey Riri, I miss you. Oh Lord, can everybody see me though? Okay, everybody can see me, I guess. I don't know. But pretty much my next step is to pretty much get my life in order. That's what I want to do. So if any suggestions, that would be very helpful. What else is going on? Oh, I talked to my best friend. We talked for about 3.5 hours last night about life. Like, what's our next step? I'm sad because all my friends have left me, y'all. I'm literally in Livingston by my freaking self. All my friends are either in Birmingham, Demopolis, or back in Choctaw County. Well, the main person I talked to in Choctaw County. Well, the main two. So, yeah, just trying to figure all this stuff out. But I think the main thing that really opened my eyes, and I made a status yesterday about it, and I think the main thing that really bothered me, well, it didn't really bother me, but it was so shocking that I said a prayer the night before, and I asked God, like, look, I'm not perfect. I know I've done some things that I should be proud of. I'm human just like everybody else. Where am I moving? I thought about moving to South Carolina. I'm kind of playing between the two. Or I don't know if I need to start in because the cost of living and where I'm trying to move to is relatively cheap too. Because see, I like to look at the bigger picture. So that's where I am, Ree. But back to what I was saying, I said a prayer the night before, and I said remove anyone or anything that was not meant to be in my life, or that was just there for the sake of seeing me and watching me go through what I've gone through, and not only that, but try to tear what I have going on instead of being the support system that I needed. Come to find out, there's an in particular person that I will not name because that's irrelevant, And yes, they happen to be a big part of my life because we belong to something of the same sort, which you can figure that out because I'm in several organizations. But pretty much, I found out that they weren't being genuine with me, and I was 100% honest about everything. And I let them know, like, look, I'm not telling you to not talk to whoever you want to talk to. We all grown, but to sit up here and thinking you're playing me for fool, and as I've helped you, but you were dying for someone else's attention or respect, you leave the person that had your back the whole time for people who are temporarily trying to use you to get to where they need to be. And I think I've proven that point my very last semester at UWA as an undergraduate student. So I think that really opened my eyes and shocked me the most because I didn't see it coming. But I guarantee you, if I were to ever have a conversation with that person, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's not in my character. That's not how I am." But see, someone turn you into something that you weren't to begin with, and I saw that. And hey, it is what it is. I don't want anyone ill will because it's to a point where now I don't like to hold grudges as much as I love to hold grudges with people, and I can really, really go there with people. I try not to take myself 3 steps back when I'm 6 steps forward. If you get my drift. So I wish that person the best of luck. I wish several people the best of luck. And I ain't gonna lie, I caught myself in a situation yesterday where I saw some shit that I do not care for. And if I ever see the person, I really want to let them have it because they made it seem like I was out desperate for friends when I was trying to be respectful, quote unquote. But I'm trying, y'all. And my friends were like, there's no point of you going back to that when you're an alum. But my point is, don't sit up there and make it seem like I was different when I was trying to help you. When you were the wackest thing on campus. Nobody went effing with you, boo. As you say, boo, that's your favorite word. Nobody was effing with you on the campus. Not even your own people went effing with you. And it just amazes me how everybody flip flops. But I won't get into that. Whatever. It's done. It's said and done. I'm trying to work on myself. Other than that, y'all, nothing really too much going on. As you can see, I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. I don't know what it is, my shirt, but I love it. I'm waiting on everybody to get back so we can start the party. It's Sunday fun day, and I've been trapped in the house for literally 3 weeks with nothing to do. Oh, inbox me your number. You never inbox me your number. It's like you don't love me, man. We need to have a heart-to-heart. We have yet to have a heart-to-heart on the phone. So inbox me your number. I know you're still watching. Questions. So a lot of people inbox me questions asking me when was I going live, and they wanted me to answer questions. So hold on, y'all. I have it right here. Okay, so the very first question was, I don't know why everybody asking the same question, but I don't mind answering it again. How is life like after undergrad? It is freaking stressful. It is stressful. It's stressful. You trying to figure out, okay, it's another thing when you have a year left, but when that year flies by, it's like, dang, like, what is there to do now? Like, you're out of school, you gotta start your life, you gotta spread your wings and fly. As much as how scary it is to me, how scary and how nerve-wracking it is, I basically am nervous about, the worst of the worst. I always think about the positives, and I always think about the negatives, but I think the reason why I felt that way was because it was a time where no food, no this, no that, whatever, and we were going through a tough time, and a lot of people didn't realize that. And now I can talk about it now because now it's like so long ago, but that's my main thing. And I told myself, so now I'm trying to think of a better plan for myself. I told myself, like, I'm human. I share this because I know people go through it as well. I told myself I would never allow myself to be in a situation to where I am in that dark place again. Never, never, ever. That's why I always try to keep 3 jobs on hand. I always try to keep some type of money on hand. And if I don't have it, I just don't do anything. But I'm getting better with the saving tip. I think most of my money is spent on going out to eat, and I think that's my major problem, y'all. Because I was losing weight, I gained it, I'm losing it, I'm gaining it, and I have to stop with the chain eating. That's my main thing. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, life after college is something different, very different. Yeah, I was on my own a lot undergrad, but now it's really like you're on your own. Now it's time for you to spread your wings. So, life after undergrad is something else. You got to have a plan. Have a plan. So for the seniors out there who are getting ready to go into their senior year of college, have a plan. Figure out what you want to do. Start applying for grad school and jobs now. Yeah, a lot of people say it's too early, but yeah, I would rather be too early and let them know, look, if I get the job, look, I graduated in May, can we start in May? Than to wait until the last minute and then you're back to square one. Things happen, situations happen. Some things happen with me. I think I had it one way and then my plans changed. So there it is. Second question. Do I still talk? I mean, it hasn't been long since graduation, so that's the question. Ask me 2 years from now, maybe. So I pretty much talk to the same people. My circle is very small, and I think that's the nature of a Capricorn anyway. We have very, 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 very small circles. So yeah, I pretty much talk to the same people every day. Third question. Would I ever come back to support things? Only if it's something dealing with my friends. Yeah, I definitely would. I'm definitely supporting Tall Kappa and Tall Zai because I just love them. I love them to the most. I'm still Mr. Romeo as of right now until they find someone else or after they have the passion. So I'll be around temporarily, not a whole lot, but yeah. Third question. Love life. How's the love life? What love life? Everybody thinking that I'm in a relationship. I'm not, y'all. I'm not. I'm single. Single. Very single. I don't have anything going on with anyone. Am I looking for it? Not really. Not really. Not at all. I'm trying to get my life together. That's it. Where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself saving up enough money to where I'm comfortable enough to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Have me a nice, decent place. Have me a nice, decent car and a decent jobs. Because I want to keep more than one job. So, I want to travel the world. I want to visit, Italy. I want to visit France. I want to go to Spain. I want to travel abroad. I'm nervous though, y'all, because they say it's crazy. What else? That's pretty much where I see myself in 5 years. I wrote a vision board, so who knows? It may change because God never sets you into one big thing. Okay, next question. I'm sorry, I have to read off the paper. Looking at the different questions. I don't even want to talk about Greek stuff again. Somebody asked me about Alpha. I don't want to talk about Alpha right now because they asked me what was my reason for joining. I think I've said it in like several videos. So go back to some of my other live feed and watch that, and you'll get my answer. Next question. Wait, huh? I don't even understand this question. I think I wrote it down because I'm trying to write fast. I don't even know how long I've been on here. Okay. Next question. Would I ever do a no hating photo shoot? Do it look? I'm not a photogenic person, y'all. Like My friends laugh at me all the time because every time I take pictures, it's the same pose every single time, guys. Really. So, I'm not opposed to it, but I have to have some kind of experience. What's next? I already answered that question. How do I feel about the Jesse Williams thing and Stacey Dash incident? Y'all, I loved Stacey Dash in the beginning, back in her career, because I didn't know she was like that. You know, I watched Clueless. I saw her in her photo shoots. I watched some of the other movies, and I thought she was bad. I thought she was fine, y'all. But now I think she's too brainwashed to the point where she's down to her own people. Like, baby, you're African American as well, whether you want to believe it or not. Just because you bleached yourself and you're a lighter skin tone doesn't mean that you put down other African Americans, but they're speaking what they believe in. So I pretty much outgrown. I'm not really a fan anymore of her. I think that she should just sit down somewhere because she doesn't know what she's talking about. The Jesse Williams speech was very powerful, very touching, and he spoke on some points that really brought out a lot of what's going on in America. So salute to him. He did an excellent job, and I'm just following him now on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that because I want to know more about how he feels about certain things. What's Next question. Did I watch the BET Awards? No, I did not watch the BET Awards. I saw clips. The Prince tribute was awesome. Anthony Anderson though. Anthony Anderson had me rolling, y'all. Like the pants they were trying to resemble a Prince look. I'm like, this man really did that. He is funny. He is still funny to this day. Next. Orange is the New Black. Yes, I watched the new season of Orange is the New Black. I'm mad they killed off the favorite of the show. I don't know if people have been watching it or not. I'm not going to spill too much because it's still kind of fresh and I know a lot of people haven't watched it yet. Hey Tasia. That's my friend, y'all. I love Tasia. I watched it. It's crazy. It made me so mad watching that episode because it really brought back like a lot of emotional things, and I'm glad that a show like that is bringing forefront what actually goes on behind closed doors in the prison system, because I don't know much about that. I never planned on going to that kind of place. Don't plan on it. No. Yeah, it opened up a lot of wounds with the Sandra Bland stuff, and her voice is still being spoken through the media, through people, through her sorors, through her sisters and brothers. Like, Sandy still speaks through me, through you, through everyone who supports this movement. And people would be crazy to sit here and to say that she deserved it, because she really did not deserve that. Next question. How do I feel about the Orlando situation? That was tough. That was really tough. And for people to sit up there and say that they were gay and they deserve to die, they need to be shot too. Because just because someone... Oh, I can write a comment. Didn't know that. Just because someone is living in a lifestyle that you don't agree with, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but in this particular predicament, all lives matter in the sense of you shouldn't take a life based on whatever the scenario was. And it's funny because, come to find out, to me, I thought the man was like, homophobic or whatever, but come to find out, he was in the club himself, and he had a sex tape with another guy. Like, that's what really blew my mind about the whole Orlando situation. It was a lot of stuff that got released to TMZ and stuff like that really blew my mind. So for that situation alone, that was crazy. That was crazy. And what shocked me was a lot of the people that were there, like the celebrities, like the download celebrities, how they had to come out in that kind of way in depth. That was sad. it's I hope I'm just sending prayers out to the families and people who were in the situation and the people that survived. I think that was a really tough situation. There's been a lot going on, y'all, in 2014 and 2016. It's just too much going. Actually, I'll take that back. 2013 to 2016, a lot of things are coming forth. I'm off the questions for a little bit. So another big thing that really opened my eyes to a lot was the KKK was trending on social media, and I saw the article to where they're saying that they're coming back strong after 150 years, and it's hard enough with the LGBTQ, being African American, being gay, being whatever you are, and for that to be trending now, it's a wake up call that the racism never fully died. Yeah, we can sit in the world and say that it's 100% gone. It's never 100% gone. Yeah, I need to check out that article. I think I'll find that article and repost it. The KKK situation. Oh man, that's deep. It's coming back. So we have to be careful about what goes on out there. And I think it's becoming relevant in a lot of these situations because the KKK is not. It's some that's still around that's not even wearing the white hoodie and stuff like that. It's some that actually work in the, work in different places. So we have to be careful about that, y'all. And that's just that's mind-boggling. That's crazy. Yeah, I can go on a rampage about that. So yeah, I find an article about the KKK thing, the KKK situation, and go from there. Next question. Who I still communicate with, my own friend? I'm closest to my advisor. That's because we are Masons and Alphas. We talk a lot. He gave me a lot of wisdom. He's pretty much my dad. He taught me everything that I needed to know. And how I need to handle myself in situations and stuff like that. So he has my utmost respect. That's my dog. We don't talk every day, but we have an understanding. And he really opened my eyes to a lot. Zay gonna forever be my dog. Like we here. Like that's my dog. That's my brother for real. Mike Ward. Shout out to him. M Franchise. I need to check him out on YouTube. He has a very touching story as well. He's been through a lot himself. But that's my friend. That's my bro. I got you, bro. Like shout out to you. Who else? I've grown like I like who else? That's pretty much who I talk to on a regular. Anthony's pretty cool. Shout out to Anthony. Anthony's pretty cool. We've had conversations. That's pretty much well not Mike too. Mike, that's my number one homie too. Shout out to him. That's my bro. Giving out shout outs now. Look at me. I'm trying to get my little blogging going on or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so random. I'm so off topic. Let me get back to the question, though. Yeah, it's a lot of people that I talk to. There's some I don't talk to, but those are the main people that I talk to who I reach out to the most. There's other people I'm starting to get to know. Charles and Cam, Prather. They're really cool people. I think we connected on like this group me that we're all in. So they're cool people. I F for Delta. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't too much. I don't know. I'm really not too much as active as I should. So that pretty much sums up that answer right there. Next, how do I feel about well? I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't. They asked me, do I watch Love and Hip Hop? No, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I really couldn't get into it after one season. Well, I watched season 1, and I feel like it was really scripted. But seeing the clips and seeing the stuff on social media, I don't even have to watch it. Like a lot of spoilers and stuff like that, it's all over social media now. You can literally know about the whole season and just looking through social media. So yeah, I didn't really watch it. Greenleaf, I have to sit down and really watch it, and I'll let y'all know how I feel about it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it right here because I think I've been on a good little minute. So y'all be blessed. I may get back on later. Enjoy your Sunday. God bless. And I'll continue Q&A or whatever. Just inbox me. I do Q&A on Facebook. Excuse me, not Q&A today. Q&A on Facebook. So inbox me your questions. I don't mind answering them. I'm bored anyway. I have nothing to do. I'm at home. So y'all be blessed.